stop, you might have a $10,000 coin and not even know it. Imagine this, you're sorting through your loose change, and suddenly, you spot a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. It looks ordinary, right? But what if I told you that some of these coins have sold for over $10,000 at auctions? Yes. A simple dollar coin, one that people ignored for decades, could be hiding a small fortune. And the crazy part, most people throw these away, spend them as regular change, or let them sit in drawers without realizing their true value. But today, I'm going to change that. In this video, we're diving deep into the biggest secrets behind the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. We'll uncover the rare varieties, insane mint errors, and shocking auction sales that could make this one of the most valuable modern coins ever. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot one of these valuable coins in your own collection. So, are you ready? Because what you're about to learn might just make you thousands of dollars richer. Let's get started. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar wasn't just another coin, it was supposed to change American currency forever. The U.S. Mint wanted a smaller, more convenient dollar coin to replace the bulky Eisenhower dollars. But instead of a game changer, they created one of the biggest failures in coin history. Here's the problem. The new coin was almost the same size, color, and shape as a quarter. People constantly confused them, leading to frustration in banks, vending machines, and everyday transactions. It was such a disaster that the U.S. Mint was forced to stop making them just 2 years. Later in 1981, they brought it back for a brief moment in 1999, but by then, the damage was done. This coin was already on its way to becoming a forgotten relic, or so people thought, because today, the same coin that nobody wanted is now one of the hottest collectibles in the coin world. If you have the right one, not all Susan B. Anthony dollars are created equal. Some are extremely rare, and collectors will pay thousands to get their hands on them. Here's what you need to look for. 1. The 1979p wide rim dollar, the $6,000 surprise. Most 1979p dollars have a thin rim, but a small number were struck with a wide rim, where the date is much closer to the edge. This tiny detail makes all the difference. A regular 1979p dollar, worth $1, and 1979p wide rim in top condition, worth over $6,000 at auction. Would you have ever guessed that a simple rim change could mean thousands of dollars? 2. The 1979S type to proof, a coin collector's dream. If your coin has an S mint mark for San Francisco, check it carefully. There are 2 types. Type 1, a blurry, filled S common, worth around $5, $10. Type 2, a sharp, clear S, very rare, worth up to $5,000 in perfect condition. Some collectors have found this coin hiding in old proof sets, completely unaware of its massive value. 3. Mint errors that are worth thousands now. This is where things get really interesting. Some Susan B. Anthony dollars were struck with bizarre minting errors that sent their value into the stratosphere. Double strikes. Coins accidentally struck twice can sell for $10,000 plus. Off-center strikes. If the coin is misaligned, collectors go crazy for them. Overstruck coins. Some were mistakenly struck over older coins, creating insane designs worth thousands. The question is, could you have one of these rare error coins? You might be wondering, okay, but do people really pay thousands for these coins? The answer, yes. Here are some of the wildest auction sales ever recorded. 1979p wide rim MS67 grade sold for $6,463 at a heritage auction. 1979s type to proof PR70 deep cameo sold for a mind-blowing $15,000. Rare mint error double strike auction for over $10,000. People are paying the 17761976 bicentennial Kennedy half dollar is not just a piece of history. It could be hiding a fortune in your collection. But how do you know if your coin is worth thousands of dollars? What rare mint errors, silver versions, and high-grade coins can make you rich? Stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal exactly how to check if your bicentennial half dollar is rare, how to identify valuable mint errors, how to determine if you have a silver version, how to get your coin professionally graded, how to sell it for top dollar, and why some of these coins have sold for over $10,000. This is your chance to discover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. So don't miss a second of this video, because you might be sitting on a life-changing amount of money without even realizing it. Imagine finding a rare error coin that turns out to be worth thousands of dollars. This happens more often than you think. And today, I'm going to teach you exactly what to look for and how to profit from your bicentennial half dollars. To celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, the U.S. Mint released a special set of commemorative coins in 1976, including the bicentennial quarter, half dollar, and Eisenhower dollar. The Kennedy half dollar from this set is one of the most collected and sought after coins in U.S. history, and for a good reason. Designed by Seth G. Huntington, the reverse of this coin features Independence Hall, the birthplace of American democracy, and like most half dollars, it has dual dates, 1776 to 1976, making it instantly recognizable among collectors and history enthusiasts. These coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark, Denver Mint D Mint Mark, and San Francisco Mint S Mint Mark, which could mean a valuable silver version. Most were struck in copper-nickel clad composition, but the San Francisco Mint produced special 40% silver versions that are significantly more valuable today. However, beyond just the silver content, there are some incredibly rare mint errors, high-grade specimens, and collector demand that have pushed certain bicentennial half dollars to sell for staggering prices at auction. The value of a bicentennial Kennedy half dollar depends on 3 key factors: condition, mint mark, and rarity. While circulated versions are worth face value 50 cents to a few dollars, rare varieties can fetch thousands of dollars. Common bicentennial half dollar values range from 50 cents to $2 for circulated clad versions, $4 to $10 for uncirculated clad versions, $10 to $20 for uncirculated 40% silver versions, and $15 to $30 for deep cameo-proof versions. However, rare and high-value versions like Mint State MS66 or higher coins can be worth $100, 5,000 plus, proof 40% silver deep cameo PR6970 coins can reach $500, 10,000 plus, and rare mint errors can skyrocket in value from $1,000, $15,000. Some bicentennial half dollars are worth thousands because of mint errors. If you find one of these, do not spend it, get it graded immediately. Some of the most valuable errors include double die-up verse DDO, which shows doubling in the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," and can sell for $500 to $10,000 plus. Off-center strikes, where the design is shifted, potentially making the coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Clipped planchette errors, where a portion of the coin is missing a crescent-shaped chunk, and struck on wrong planchette errors, where some bicentennial half dollars were mistakenly struck on quarter-sized plankets, making them incredibly valuable. To determine if you have a valuable bicentennial half dollar, follow these steps. Check the mint mark. If your coin has an S mint mark, it could be 40% silver, making it more valuable. Weigh the coin. A clad version weighs 11.34 grams, while a 40% silver version weighs 11.5 grams. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect their lettering for doubling or other unusual features. The shocking truth about the 1971 Eisenhower dollar: its history, rare errors, secret varieties, and, most importantly, how you can sell these coins online for massive profits. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to check your coins, where to sell them, and how to avoid the #1 mistake that could cost you thousands. And trust me, you do not want to miss the rarest variety we reveal later in this video. So, grab your coin jar, sit back, and let's uncover the hidden fortune behind the 1971 Eisenhower dollar. The 1971 Eisenhower dollar wasn't just another coin. It was the return of the American dollar coin after 35 long years. The last circulating dollar, the peace dollar, had been struck in 1935. And for decades, the US had no large-sized dollar coins in everyday use. But in 1969, a historic event changed everything: the Apollo 11 moon landing. The nation was swept up in the excitement of space exploration. And what better way to honor that achievement than by designing a new dollar coin featuring an eagle landing on the moon? The reverse of the Eisenhower dollar was inspired directly by the Apollo 11 mission badge, while the obverse featured the strong and determined portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a 5-star general and the 34th President of the United States. But here's where things get interesting. Not all Eisenhower dollars were created equal, and certain versions are worth far more than you'd ever expect. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced both a standard circulation version made of copper nickel clad and a special collector's version struck in 40% silver, known as the 1971 Eisenhower dollar. But here's the kicker: several mint errors, rare planchette mistakes, and unintentional varieties have made some of these coins incredibly valuable, with certain rare examples selling for thousands. So, which one should you be looking for? Let's break it down. The 1971 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar, produced at the Philadelphia Mint, is one of the most common, but hidden among these are coins with major minting errors that dramatically increase their value. Then we have the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar, minted in Denver, which is widely collected but also has some surprising rarities. And finally, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, struck in San Francisco, exists in both silver and proof versions, making them some of the most desirable among collectors. But now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping errors and rare varieties that turn an ordinary 1971 Eisenhower dollar into a treasure worth thousands. First, we have the double die obverse DDO, a variety where certain features, like the letters and numbers, appear double due to a misalignment in the striking process. These coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands, depending on the condition. Then, there's the famous 1971 D peg leg variety, where the serif on the R in Liberty is missing, giving it a distinct look that collectors actively search for. But one of the rarest and most exciting discoveries is the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar, struck on a 40% silver planchette. This error happened when silver blanks, meant for proof coins, were mistakenly used in Denver minted circulation coins. These ultra-rare coins can be worth upwards of $10,000 or more. But that's not all off-center strikes. Broad-stroke errors and clipped plankets also exist, and these mistakes make certain Eisenhower dollars highly valuable. So how much are these coins really worth? A typical, heavily circulated 1971 Eisenhower dollar might only be worth face value or a few dollars. But when you move up to MS65 condition, prices start to climb to $30 to $200. The real jackpot comes when you find a high-grade MS67 or MS-60 Eisenhower dollar, as these can be worth thousands of dollars. But here's the mind-blowing part: certain proof and silver strike Eisenhower dollars in pristine condition have sold for over $23,000 at major auctions. But how can you tell if you have a rare 1971 Eisenhower dollar in your possession? The first step is close inspection. Grab a magnifying glass or a digital microscope and examine your coin for doubling, misalignment, missing details, or any unusual characteristics. Next, check for weight and composition differences. A standard copper nickel clad Eisenhower dollar weighs about 20 to 0.68 grams, while a silver variety weighs slightly more at 24.59 grams. If you suspect you have a valuable error or high-grade coin, your best move is to get it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC, which can authenticate and certify the coin's value, making it far more desirable to collectors. Now comes the crucial part. How do you actually sell your Eisenhower dollar for maximum profit? The first and most popular option is eBay, where thousands of coin collectors actively search for rare varieties. But remember, high quality photos and a detailed description are key to attracting serious buyers. Next, consider heritage auctions, a top-tier platform for high-value coins that often fetch record-breaking prices. If you prefer quick sales, local coin shops and dealers can offer instant cash, though they might not pay full market value. Don't forget about Facebook groups, Reddit, and specialized numismatic forums, where collectors are always on the lookout for rare Eisenhower dollars. But here's the biggest mistake people make: they sell their coins too quickly without realizing their true worth. Don't be the person who unknowingly gives away a $10,000 coin for just a few bucks. Instead, take your time, do your research, and make sure you're getting the best price possible. Right now, millions of Eisenhower dollars are sitting in collections, drawers, and even in pocket change, completely unnoticed. Could you be holding a rare one? There is only one way to find out. Start checking your coins today, because you never know. Your next big discovery could be worth a fortune. And before you go, make sure to watch my next video on another incredibly valuable coin. You won't believe how much this one is worth. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and I'll see you in the next one.